Hello there, friends and family. Welcome back to Nanabe's Kitchen. If you are visiting for the first time, a very warm welcome to you. To my subscribers, thank you. You guys are amazing. Oh my gosh, this support is appreciated very deeply. Friends, have you ever wondered how you can take your fried rice recipe to the next level, really maximize the flavors using the freshest of ingredients that are available to you, no matter what part of the world you live in, and present a dish that is just beautiful to look at and to your taste buds just absolutely pleasing? I want to take you on this ride with me. So let's get started. On the menu today is my fried rice recipe.
So friends, this fried rice is not only going to be delicious and pleasing to the eyes, but it's also going to be healthy because we're loading it with a variety of fresh vegetables, as you can see. I begin by preparing a marinade that's going to go over my chicken. And I have ginger, garlic, rosemary, celery, and also a chili pepper, and I'm using Serrano chili, the green kind. My protein of choice is chicken drumsticks and chicken thighs that have been skinned and deboned and cut into pieces. Now I have some dry ingredients: black pepper, turmeric, granulated garlic, and that is thyme, and also some salt to season with. I'm going to give it a good stir to get it all the ingredients well incorporated, and I'll set it aside for 45 minutes until it's perfectly marinated. And we're going to cook it over medium heat for about 25 minutes until the chicken is cooked to the bone. Now friends, it's very important when you're cooking chicken or any poultry, and you have also some fresh vegetables or even fruits, to remember to wash your hands thoroughly in between handling the poultry and your fresh produce to prevent contaminating or cross-contaminating. That is crucial. Okay, so make sure you do that. So it's been 25 minutes. Our chicken is cooked perfectly. I have removed all the chicken and left the broth behind because we're going to use the broth to prepare our rice. And it is time to prepare that beautiful rice. So we begin by melting half a stick of butter, which is my secret ingredient in this preparation. We are going to transform this butter into brown butter. So it is important that you use butter and not margarine, or else you will not get that flavor. See, now it has become brown because the cream part of the butter has now caramelized. And that brings you this nutty flavor you cannot get anywhere else. Friends, try using butter to prepare your rice for your fried rice, and you will thank me later. It is amazing. It's just out of this world breathtaking deliciousness. Okay, so turn it into brown, and it takes about 2 minutes for that to happen over medium heat. And then as soon as it turns brown, add your onions, and that is 1 shallot onion sliced thinly, and then cook that also until it's caramelized, and then add your washed rice. Now it's important that you wash all the starch off the rice until that water turns clear. That's your indication that it's washed perfectly. And then you toast your rice, which should take about 5 minutes until all the water is evaporated, so that way that nuttiness of the butter, the brown butter, and the onions that are caramelized penetrate each grain of rice, making it really delicious. And then introduce your broth, your chicken broth that you reserved from cooking the chicken. Perfect. I used 3 cups of rice, and the chicken broth ended up being 2.5 cups, and I added half a cup of water, so total amount of 3 cups of fluid to cook my rice. Okay, so cover it up and cook for 10 minutes until the water is evaporated, and then you go in and stir it. So you're going to really turn the bottom to the top and the top to the bottom and continue cooking. It isn't cooked yet because we still have some crunchy areas. So you're going to now sprinkle a little bit of water, which wasn't captured in this video, but about 1 tablespoon of water onto it, and then cover it with your parchment paper or your foil and trap the steam with your lid and let it continue cooking for another 20 minutes until it's perfect. And then set the rice aside and let it cool down. And then we're gonna go ahead and begin the preparation of the actual fried rice recipe. Now the aroma in this home right now, and yeah, some kitwa chase on the BBO, no be small attack that brown butter flavor. Breathtaking. I am just really truly excited. You have to try this recipe, guys. You will not be disappointed. That brown butter is my secret ingredient and it is everything. Now I have my wok over high heat. It's very important when you're cooking with the wok. You don't want to overcook your vegetables, especially. You just want caramelization, but you also want to maintain that crunchy aspect of your ingredients, your fresh produce. So high heat is the way to go. I have added my onions and my cauliflower, and now I've added my green peas. The choice of vegetables is absolutely up to you. Whatever you choose is totally fine. So I use my favorite vegetables. And I have all my ingredients listed in the description box below, and I've also pinned a message or a comment. Now I've added my carrots and my sweet corn. The sweet corn is going to give us that burst of sweetness in combination with the savory aspect of this recipe. I think it's just totally perfect. So now I have also tasted for seasoning, and I realize that as I add more ingredients, the salt flavor becomes diminished, so it is fine at this point to add some salt, and I also added some crushed black pepper. Now I have added my red cabbage and I'm continuing to stir fry, and I'm going to add my rice. At this point my rice has cooled down a bit, and we're going to go ahead and add it and continue to stir until all the ingredients are perfectly combined and ready to serve. Now you do see that I omitted using eggs in this recipe. Now to me, adding eggs to fried rice recipe is optional. So if you want the eggs, you can totally do that. There are people who are allergic to eggs, so therefore if you want the eggs, then you can add eggs to maybe half of the batch. So what I did was I fried a sunny side up egg and I added it to mine because I prefer egg in my fried rice. It makes for a pleasant, very beautiful presentation, and I like that runny yolk over my rice. It's just luxurious. It's just to die for. So I am very, very happy at this point with this outcome. I've also added my spring onions to finish it all up. Our fried rice is ready. Now with my drumsticks, my chicken drumsticks from the beginning, I threw into the oven for 30 minutes over 450 degrees Fahrenheit. I drizzle some olive oil onto it to get it caramelized, and that's how I serve this gorgeous fried rice. Look at it right here. Just absolutely to die for. Look at this egg. Now this is my portion. I cannot wait to dig in. I appreciate you all. Thank you for watching. Make it a great day and have fun, especially in that kitchen.